Okay, you're going to be pounding your cordon bleu really thin, so you're going to get some plastic wrap onto your cutting board, like so. You're going to place your chicken onto the cutting board. Then you're going to place another plastic wrap on top, like so. And you're going to get a meat mallet and pound it out thin. Okay, very important that you use the plastic wrap on the bottom and the top. Okay, you're going to remove the top layer of plastic wrap, and then you're going to season it with salt and pepper. Make sure when you season it you have a separate bowl. This is strictly for the chicken, okay? You don't want to cross-contaminate. Season it, salt, pepper, whatever seasonings you want. Next step is you're going to get your ham. Place it into the chicken. What you want to do though is you want to actually get your ham, place it in the chicken, fold it up before, okay, and then go ahead and wrap your chicken like a tortilla, so make sure those edges are secure. As best you can. Nice and tight. You're going to actually add this into, put this into the freezer. Okay, so again, place it into a pan, just like so. Make sure that same side is down. And then into the freezer. Okay, the first thing we are going to do is cut our onion. Do it. Flatten the onion and then begin by cutting. Get your rice, set it in, and you're going to stir it up. I'm going to go ahead and add the garlic at the very end. Just get your onions sweated out a little. You don't want to add the garlic too soon or you're going to burn it. And when you start to smell it, that garlic, then you know you're ready to go to that. Bring this up to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, we're going to bring it down to a simmer, and you may cook it on the stove top at a low simmer for 15 minutes and then turn it off and just let it rest. Or you can go into the oven at 350 degrees for 19 minutes, covered for an additional 10. Next step is to get a pot of water on with some salt. Roughly it's about a tablespoon to a quart of water. And while your water's coming to a boil, you can be preparing the broccoli. You also want to get your ice water ready. While your water's coming to a boil, you're going to prep your broccoli. You're going to make a broccoli spear, or if you want to do florets, you can do a florets. I'm going to do a spear. Once your water comes to a boil, place your broccoli in and place a lid on top. Let it go anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes depending on the size of the broccoli. Once your broccoli is cooked at least halfway, place it in the ice water. And this will stop the cooking process. Reserve the water. Okay, for the Dijon sauce, you're going to add a little olive oil, about a teaspoon of olive oil. Then you're going to get your shallots, which is about a teaspoon of shallots. Place them in. Don't burn them. And you're going to add your chicken stock right in. Bring that up to a simmer. Get it with some salt and pepper. Once that comes to a simmer, you're going to add about a teaspoon of bleu. Thicken that up. Lower your temp. You're going to add a teaspoon of Dijon sauce, or Dijon mustard, I should say. And then finally, you're going to add your heavy cream. A quarter cup, 2 ounces. And you have your Dijonnaise sauce. Adjust with salt and pepper if needed. Or after your chicken is out of the freezer, it should be kind of firm. You do got to work fast. Again, the standard breading procedure: flour, then into the egg mixture, pat out the excess. You do got to work fast. Okay, keep that seam. Know where your seam is on the bottom. Get both ends. Grab your breadcrumbs, place it on top. Give it a good, nice, firm press. And literally, right when you're done, you want to go right into the pan. You're going to go up shallow fry. Again, remember, dry hand, moist hand method. So again, I've got these 2 fingers as my wet. Right in here. Grab your flour, make sure you get all of that. Place it in. Press down firmly. You want to make sure that that seam is secure. So you want to press down a little bit on that. Okay, then once you get these all breaded, then you're going to go into a shallow fry. You're going to shallow fry them and place them in the oven 350 degrees for anywhere from 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, once you get that, you're going to go again seam side down. If you can get all 4 of them in there, that's great. Remember, you're not going to cook them all the way. All you're going to do is brown. Just like so. And then we'll put them right back on the same pan and go right into the oven. All we're looking for is a light brown color. And again, shallow fry. We're frying half of the side of that. We're going to turn it around to fry the other side. Very important that you fry the seam side down first so it holds it down. Okay, then you're just going to turn them around like so. And then fry the other side. And then you're going to go right into your pan and into the oven. Okay, turn your flame off and place them into your pan. And they should look just like that. Let the excess grease. Now you're going to go into the oven anywhere from 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, and this is what they look like. Into the oven. Okay, this is what your rice is going to look like after 20 minutes or so. And you want to fluff it up with the fork. And you can keep it warm on your stovetop. Put your broccoli in. Cover with the lid. You'll go anywhere from 1 to 2 minutes depending on how cooked it is. All you really want to do is just heat it through. Okay, Okay, you're going to get your broccoli after you have reheated it again. Get a little bowl with olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic, and toss it in that mixture like so. Okay, you're going to get your rice. You can do it any way you want. I'm going to do a rice mold. So I'm going to grab a little rice here, place it down in a little ramekin, like so. Place it on the plate like so. I'm going to get my chicken, and you can slice it any way you want, but or you can just leave it whole. I'm just going to slice it on a bias. Fan it out. Then I'm going to get my broccoli. Place it on my plate. Hide that stem. Then you're going to get your sauce. If you want to strain it, you can. That's entirely up to you. And then just place it on your plate. Try to avoid getting it onto the breadcrumbs. You want to keep it as crispy as possible. And here's your chicken cordon bleu with rice pilaf and broccoli.